Let me give you the points of marketing and sales the way you've never heard it before, okay? In this order, you only have one job. Find where your customers are congregating. That's number one. Find where your customers are congregating. Now, for me to make this make sense, let's pause right here. Don't worry about 2, 3, and 4. Just listen. What is a congregation? Of course, all of you went to church. That's fine, because that's okay. Church has a great example of congregation. In a church, you have me, Phil, Donna, Talisha, etc. We don't look alike. We don't come from alike. We don't even have the same background. But we are in unity on a set of beliefs, a set of ideas, and we donate to those beliefs and ideas. Michelle Williams, I just solved your problem, and I just start talking. Okay? You said I have 3 months in business, and I just switched careers, and it's not making money yet. I just solved your problem, and I only got to number 1. You only have one job, and that is to find where your members are congregating. And I'm going to define what a congregation is so I can move on and everyone is on the same page. A congregation is a group of diverse people that have nothing in common, but they have unified and commonality across 2 things: a set of beliefs and a set of ideas. And they do something with these beliefs and ideas. They donate money to these beliefs and ideas. Who wants money? To be every hand up. Don't let your righteousness keep you poor. You can serve your God a lot better if you were not broke. Okay? All right. Now, a congregation is a bunch of diverse people who are now in unity on a set of ideas, set of beliefs, and they spend money to those ideas and beliefs. Congregation. So now when I say congregation, that's how I want you to think of it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm starting back over with my definition now. Now that you have meat for the number 1, I'm going to give you the rest, okay? You only have one job. It's to find where your members are congregating. You now know what that means. And then follow their attention. It's number 2. Jump in front of that attention. That's number 3. Number 4 is then convert that attention into income. Boom. That's your only job. Your only job, I'll repeat for you, your only job is to find where your members are congregating. Yes, I have, Felicia, I really have. Find where your members are congregating. And then find their attention, where their attention is going. Then jump in front of that attention. And then convert that attention into income. If you're not making money, you're violating one of these steps. Most of you are most certainly violating the 4th step, convert that energy into that attention into income, because that's the sales process. You see how the sales is last, but how the first 3 were all marketing? All right, let's discover this. What is a congregation? In fact, somebody tell me what a congregation is. If you don't think of it this way, you're going to fail. Anybody?
I guess I'll go.
Sure, take a stab at it.
A congregation is where there's a diverse group of people that don't have anything in common, but they come together in unity with beliefs and ideas.
And you're missing one part. Equally the most important part. You got everything right. There's a part at the end.
What, belief and ideas?
Somebody tell them what they do to those beliefs and ideas.
They come together?
Money.
Spend money.
Oh.
They spend money to those beliefs and ideas. There you go. That's the important part. You don't want a congregation that ain't spending money. They got plenty of those. You don't want those congregations, right? No. Even in your church, if you're in a set of ideas and beliefs, and you say, I donate 10% of my income to these ideas and beliefs. I don't care if you want to spiritualize and call it the Lord. That's great. I'm not here to knock your church or you try to turn it into a business. I'm just simply saying that's what a congregation is. Hey, Donna, you got your hand up. Let me hear.
All right. Tell me if I'm on track.
All right.
I used to be a counselor for SCORE. Are you familiar with SCORE?
Absolutely.
Small Business Administration. And
yep. Tempest is getting ready to be on SCORE.
I used to, when I was in the North, I was a registered counselor, and I would help people either start a business or counsel them on going to the next level with their own. Well, so now I'm in Florida 3 years, and I have a book coming out, and I don't know anybody. So while we're sitting here, I just emailed SCORE and said who I am, said I have 2 books coming out. One is absolutely about what they do with the people that they're mentoring. And I even mentioned SCORE in my mentoring chapter. So I asked them if they have speakers come in, because I want to get in front of those people, because they're all counseling people who would be my target market. So I'm offering to come to them to speak for nothing in hopes that it's going to turn around and connect me with dollar signs. Right.
Now, in one case, you're not doing anything wrong. In another case, you're doing everything wrong.
Okay.
So let's tackle your problem right now. You got everything right, but you didn't even go out of order. You just skipped some stuff. Remember, I got 1 through 4. Find the congregation. What was next? All right. You didn't follow their attention. Your attention says, let me do this for free. Their attention may not say that. Where are SCORE mentors and SCORE administration's attention going? If you know where their attention is going, you can jump in front of that. Their attention may, and there is a section in Houston right now that, can I say this? I'm not sure if I can. I'm going to say it anyway because I'm grown. There is a section in Houston called Acres Home. There is a massive undergoing of a redevelopment and lots of money getting ready to be flooded into. Now, Acres Home is traditionally low income, minorities. They're getting ready to flood money into there. Okay, I'm watching my words. Flood money into there, and it's going to be a real estate development stream. Plus, wherever you send money, you send everything else. If you put in construction workers, the construction workers have to eat. Now restaurants get a boom. If the restaurants are getting a boom, then the suppliers get a boom. So that wherever they order the chicken and stuff from, right? So if wherever you send in money, there is prosperity. Wherever there is gold, there is prosperity. Period. Okay, that's not changing. You send in a bar of gold, that bar of gold will then expand to, like, someone has to use a restroom. So whoever owns the porta potties will make money, right? You get it. All right. Now, they're getting ready to do that, Donald. I get that, and I may get. I know it because I'm in VIP circles. I'm not even sure if that was, but anyway, I'm grown, and they ain't giving me no NDA. But that's where their attention is, and by there I mean some SCORE, some NAACP, some real estate investors and developers. Now I know their attention is at Acres Home. Now I don't have to worry about saying I'll speak for you for free. Now my pitch is, how can I help you get Acres home? You get it? Now I am feeding their pain point. I'm feeding their attention. I'm not saying speaking for them for free doesn't work, because that does work all the time in all the places, just not in this one, because their attention may not be in come train my people. Their attention, or come speak to my people. Their attention may be, I want to redevelop Acres home. Now, what gifts and skill sets do you have that you can go into there? Now you can say, if you want to do it on the speaking level, the book level, now you can say, I want to provide free education to the people at Acres Home and give you the credit. I have a platform in which I can provide education and motivation. We can start a program that can be tax write-off for you. Of course, that means they'll give you the money, and it's free for the community, and I'll be the person to oversee this so it looks very good in voters' eyes since it's election season. Also with that, you won't have to worry about it, and I'll do all the groundwork. You see it? You got the income, you got the connection, they got the prestige, and they're developing the community, and it's also a smokescreen. Look at the good we're doing while we're making money on this end, right? All right, you get it. So you see it. Now, that was very profound what I just said. I don't know if anyone, in fact, Donna, let me let you respond so they can see how much that just made sense, what I just said.
You basically, like you said, jumped a step. Rather than me standing there in an hour meeting, I need to go beyond that, get to the people that are actually the movers and the shakers who are doing it, and get my butt in front of their people.
There you go.
Yeah.
Who just learned from that? If y'all not making money, it's because you're not doing this. I went in order. I went, okay, where are they congregating at? She knows, SCORE. And where's SCORE meet? Now they also congregate, their attention is in Acres Home. All right, let me jump in front of Acres Home before they get there, before anyone else like me gets there. Now that I jumped in front of it, how can I convert this attention into income? Please, I beg you, this is how you make money. I am making it there is an algorithm, which means it simply means a set of instructions, that's it, to making money. I just gave it to you. If your dollar amount is not what you desire it to be, I am now blessing you. I am giving it to you. Is everybody following? Step 1, where are they congregating? Step 2, what was step 2? All right, I read Michelle's lips. Where is their attention? Yes. Where is their attention? Step 3.
Jump in front of that attention.
Jump in front of that attention. Step 4. Convert that attention into money. That's all marketing with the exception of the last one. So remember I said, Michelle, I answered your question when I immediately start talking. You see how I answered your question now? That's how you make money. This is how it doesn't matter if you switch careers. See, the switching careers is in my world is completely irrelevant. This is why I can coach anybody in any career. Because I understand the laws of making money. It doesn't matter what you're doing. I know I am qualified to help you because I understand how to make money. And I understand how to control the masses. I know how to convince people. Matter of fact, all of you were convinced you needed the business university before you knew what the business university was. I know how to tell people what they need before they know they need it. Does everybody follow me? I'm not saying you were duped. I'm saying I had a solution. You didn't know you needed the solution. You just knew something was wrong. I jumped in front of your attention and said, hey, who else gonna do it for you? Go to Gary Vee if he can do it for you. Go to Grant Cardone. Go to Obama. Go to Trump. If you can get access to them, by all means, go for it. But I'm sitting right in front of you. Make sense to you? I'm teaching you how to market. What I just said was, you can get it from anywhere, but what do you have access to? Michelle Williams, I gotta say Michelle W, and then we got Michelle M. All right, Michelle W. You need to convince people that they have access to you, and jump in front of their attention, and give them what they need. Now, let's use your company real quick. When I sat in front of you, I immediately told you, oh, well, you need to know real estate investors.
Right.
Yeah, immediately. Like that was because people in an apartment don't need staging. You know who stages more than anybody? Condos, model homes, model homes, and homeowners, especially upscale owners. Class A and B, apartment complexes, high end. So you need to know these people. And luckily for you, Deanna managed an apartment complex for how many years? And how many units was it? Yeah, you tell them on the mic.
I managed 2 apartment complexes. There were 72 units. I was an assistant manager at one apartment complex. There was 100 units, and then I started off at a senior apartment complex, which was 72 units.
Good.
The higher the class the apartment, the more they look for someone to stay in model apartments. And you could also look at TAA and HAA conferences. The Texas Apartment Association and the Houston Apartment Association, any conferences that they have, you can attend and network there and elect it, because it's full of apartment owners, apartment owners, management companies, and people who buy houses, and they're there because they rent their houses out. So you can also go there to network with management companies, homeowners. Some realtors go as well because they teach a lot about real estate laws and everything. So that's another place you can go to do your networking.
Well, once I get in front of my audience, that I don't so much have a problem with. Once I get in front of the audience, how do I convert it into income? How do I convert that attention to them into the income that I'm looking for? That's what I don't know.
Hey, tell her, hold on real quick. Tell her, hold on real quick.
Hold on 1 second.
All right. All right, come on over here. And here, you gotta get off of YouTube. Look, put them in here. Pick up your phones. Turn their videos on. Put them in here. I told my boys this week they're gonna be on all these training calls. They about to get on these training calls. Okay, don't put up this. It's in their text message. But maybe just go ahead. There it is. Boom. All right. Now, you want to know how to convert their intention into income. Before we get there, have you followed the steps? Because we just found out Donna didn't. She skipped step 2. Do you know where these people come from?
I have come in contact with a real estate agent who is going to let me join her to some of the real estate events that's happening in the Houston area. So when I get out there and I get in front of them and I get their attention, from there I need to know, what am I going to do? Like, how can I generate their attention into income? How can I draw them into my business?
Yep. Got you. I'm going to answer that question, but let me first stress to you the importance of step 1 so I can address everybody else too. No community, no economy. Everybody write that down. No community. No, put them in. Put them in. All right. No community, no economy. What is economics? That is money in a culture or a nation. But can you have culture or nation without a community? The answer is obviously no. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can't get into a community, if you don't have a community, you don't have an income. You don't have an economy. No economy, no income. So there's 3 parts here. No community, no income. No community, no economy. No economy, no income. No community, no economy. No income. Everybody got you? That's the importance of step 1. Don't have I'm fixing to have a community. Don't have my community isn't as big as, you need to have a community. 1 person, 2 people or not, because that's where your money's going to come from. Apple has a community, don't they? Android has a community, don't they? Facebook has a community. Remember that. Now let me answer your question, but I needed to stress that because you cannot skip step 1 and even attempt to go to any other step. You must know where your people are congregating at. There's no community, no economy. I'm giving this. This is straight up NBA stuff here. All right. Now you have a couple of options here, but all of your options, Michelle W., depend on the attention of the community. What is their attention? See, I can't answer 4 without 2. You're going to have to find out when you're there. Because see, the reason you all going to make money is because you get step 1, I go, okay, I got the community, they're going to be here. But then you skip 2 and 3, but you can't. And you try to do 4. You try to sell without understanding or even doing 2 and 3. And what is 2? 2 is find their attention jumping in front of them. The way you find people's attention is you have to observe them, ask them questions, be involved with them, team up with them, join their groups, and then, most importantly, add value to them. You do know people won't give you their attention if you are a leech. If you are a self-promoter, people will not give you their attention. Y'all understand that? No, cut your. You ain't got what y'all do is y'all ain't got headphones. Well, y'all ain't got the headphones I keep buying y'all. All right. So when they start talking, cut your volume. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. All right. So she gonna show you how. When it works. They in school, y'all. This is school. The generational wealth starts with me. All right. Now, in order for you as a stager to get the community, to get the economy, to get the income, you got to know what their pain point is. The same thing I just told Donna. You have to know what they are, like where their attention is. Maybe their attention, because maybe their attention is upscale. That's a whole different kind of staging. Maybe their attention is simply because, and this is what my team deals with, we'll only stage if the comps have already staged. Comps mean comparables. It doesn't have to be high end. if it's a low-end place, but the three properties moved in the last 30 to 60 days were staged, then we staged. That means I don't need you to bring out your best stuff. I need you to bring out an illusion of your best stuff and save me some money, because the whole point I'm in here is to get my money back, right? You understand it? Upscale staging, that's not really necessarily much of an issue because the price is so high. Now that you understand where their attention is, you're going to jump in front of their attention with your solution. And you're going to sell them your solution. This is not answering your question. Changing income. You're going to sell them your solution because you've already added value. Because you already know what they want. Because you already understood their pain. That's how you do it. So I'm going to answer it shortly and more concisely. When you get to the real estate, whatever it may be, community auction, county event, tax assessor, whatever it may be, you're going to have to start polling your audience. How many times have y'all heard that? And you're going to have to find out where their attention is by asking them questions. And for each individual person, you're going to have a new solution. Even if you have one product, you're going to tell them, Michelle W., how their pain can be solved with your product. You can have 30 different strategies for your one product. Because someone can say, well, you know what I really need is to get some photography to sell my units. Great, no problem. I have the finest of staging that pop very well on camera. Well, you know what I need? I need to move this house in 30 days. I have too much money tied up in it. That is a great problem. We specialize in that problem. Our staging has proven to move houses and 50% faster. See, these are two different solutions, same product, but I'm following their attention and getting in front of it. Okay, Michael Tate, well, why would you need some staging? Well, I've got some high-end clients coming, and I really want this contract because I strongly desire to have future contracts with them. It's not so much important of this house. I want to build a long-term relationship with them. You know what? I have just a solution. I will stage you with the finest of products. And the way I want to stage this was, I want to stage it to move in. And we're going to move in, right? Not to stage to look good, but we're going to stage it. Tell me a little about your clients. They're from Middle Eastern. Great. I'm going to have some Eastern rugs. I'm going to have some Eastern this and all this stuff. I'm going to stage it contemporary Middle East. And I'm going to you're going to buy it from me at a slight discount, and you're going to tell them that they can actually keep this furniture on the move-in. See that solution? Same product. I just followed the attention of the guy that wants a long-term relationship versus the short-term. I want to get out of here in 30 days versus etc. You feel me? Same thing. That's how you convert it into income. By not skipping 2 and 3. What is 2? Follow the attention and get in front of it. That's 3. Once you get in front of the attention, you can now convert to income per person. Have you noticed that my answer to you and Donna were completely different? But you're both going to walk away from this phone call going, wow, that was some great value. Because I did not skip 2 and 3 with you in this conversation. The first thing I did was have Deanna write down what everyone's attention is. Who caught that? Right? I got on and said, okay, everybody, it's going to be a great Q&A. Everybody pay attention. What problems do we have? And then I said, watch it. Make it specific to your pain. I literally said those words. I've now found your attention. In this very phone call I'm doing. And I jumped in front of it while y'all was telling me the question. And now I'm converting you into income. In this case, the income is just adding value to your life.